Good afternoon. Today, as always, very interesting information. For a great many people in the created world, the main creatures they see are their pets. Except if you purchase a thoroughbred feline or canine. It's exceptionally improbable that you burned up all available resources to get your children a doggy for Christmas. The creatures we pick as pets are regularly cheap. However, there are a few critters out there that barely anybody can manage. From cloned people to amazingly uncommon breeds, these are the 5 most costly creatures at any point sold. 1. It's not really amazing that the most costly creature at any point sold was a pure-blood pony. Hustling is probably the most seasoned game supported by the well-off. At the point when a pony wins one of the most unmistakable races on the planet, it can get a great deal of cash in stud fees. The most costly pony at any point bought was named Fusoichi Pegasus. He was sold soon after winning the Kentucky Derby in 2000. The real sum paid wasn't revealed at the hour of offer. Yet it has been evaluated at $60 to $70 million. Thoroughbreds are prized for their qualities, so the stud expenses for Fusoichi Pegasus are serious stuff. He was taken to Ashford Stud close to Versailles, Kentucky, where he directed a stud charge of around $200,000. Since that time, he sired in excess of 75 stakes shams around the world. However, the cost of his administrations has dropped significantly. In 2020, the stud expense for Fusoichi Pegasus was just $7,500, regardless of siring a few shams, including Roman Ruler, Haradasan, and Bandini. Fusoichi Pegasus is viewed as a failure as a stallion. However, that is likely because of the remarkable cost paid for him. 2. The uncommon Pacific bluefin fish is the most costly fish on the planet. The greasy meat found in the underbelly can get a significant expense at any sushi eatery. This isn't the fish you find in a can. The world-celebrated Japanese Fish Showcase sells the biggest bluefin fish any place. At the point when the season starts, the worth skyrockets for the main example because of the status credited to the triumphant bidder. In mid-2019, the suitably named Fish King, Kiyoshi Kimura, paid a record $3.1 million for a 278-kilogram, 612-pound Pacific bluefin fish. With that move, Kimura crushed the old 2013 record of $1.4 million for the most costly fish by ever. Goodness. Kimura had purchased that one, as well. 3. You've likely heard Wagyu meat portrayed as the most costly and heavenly hamburger on the planet. In any case, even those prize bulls haven't gone for as much as America, the most costly bull ever sold. America is a uniquely reared Angus bull from North Dakota. In February 2019, the Schaff Angus Valley yearly creation deal shut the offering on this lot number 1 bull at a great $1.51 million. America wasn't bound for the supper plate, however. As he was extraordinarily reproduced to stud, the winning bidder was Herbster Angus Farms of Fall City, Nebraska, yet the proprietor won't migrate the bull. America will stay in North Dakota, where 20% of his semen continues will go to the homestead. Herbster will hold 80%. Bull semen isn't modest. With regards to a bull like America, reproducers can hope to dish out a weighty total. Wagyu semen sells for several thousands. In 2019, a sale sold one bunch for $67,000. The estimation of America's semen is muddled. Yet it's probably going to reach Wagyu levels given America's cost at sell-off. 4. Ordinarily, individuals spend around $1,000 to $2,000 for a thoroughbred little dog, contingent upon the breed. A few people spend more. Yet the normal family hound doesn't compare to the worth credited to the Tibetan Mastiff. These huge, fleecy canines have been around for over 5,000 years, and owning one is viewed as a materialistic trifle in China. It's uncommon to see them outside of Tibet, which is one motivation behind why they are so exorbitant. The most costly one sold for $1.5 million to a coal nobleman from China. The hound, named Big Splash, Hongdong in Chinese, was viewed as an ideal example. The merchant assessed that the pooch could be leased for studying for as much as 100,000 yuan, although that sum wouldn't create a benefit on the first speculation for a couple of years. The new proprietor needs no part in it. Huge Splash was bought as a materialistic trifle. He will be dealt with like sovereignty, with no cost saved for his consideration. 5. For the vast majority, pigeons are minimal more than rodents with wings that persevere relentlessly to crap on their vehicles, regardless of the open's general scorn for them. Pigeons have been a significant types of winged animal for a large number of years. In actuality, they are perhaps the most established species of tamed fowls. Individuals have eaten pigeons, lashed messages to their legs, and reproduced them for racing. In 2019, one dashing pigeon named Armando was offered to a Chinese specialist for an amazing aggregate of $1.4 million. The significant expense originated from an offering war that finished at record levels. Armando was bought for his capacity to father another age of dashing pigeons. Pigeon dashing is particularly mainstream in China, where record deals happen all the time. In 2013, the past record holder, Bolt, sold for €310,000. Nikolaus Geiselbrecht, a pigeon sell-off site Pippa clarified, "You can contrast it with work of art. A canvas made by Picasso is worth more than one made by an obscure craftsman. It's the equivalent with this pigeon." Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. See you soon. And don't be sick.